Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and welcome to some more Hearthstone. Today it is time to play some more with a Zoolock deck that is specifically designed for the League of Explorers. Looks like our first opponent is gonna be another Warlock right here. I don't want any of those cards in my opener hand. Knife Juggler is kind of okay, but I do really want to get a Flame Imp or a Voidwalker if we can. Even an Abusive Sergeant would be alright. But anyways, I didn't come up with this deck list myself. I did find it over at Hearthstone by a guy called Two Beers, I believe. He managed to climb all the way to the very top of Legend with this exact deck right here. So, you know, we're gonna try and do the same. No, we're not gonna try and do the same, but I do want to climb up the ladder a little now that we're still early on into the season. This deck focuses on a bunch of the League of Explorers cards, which are actually really powerful. This is kind of unfortunate for us, but at least we had some to drop out on the board. Dark Peddler is one of those cards that did get added in the expansion, and I think it's actually an okay play here, simply because it will unlock another 1-drop that we can play in combination with the Haunted Creeper in the next turn. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the Dark Peddler here, and it will discover me a random 1-cost minion. Now, the Blood Imp is an option. Clockwork Gnome is also an option. I think that's actually gonna be the better one here. Blood Imp is not all that great. Lowly Squire, not a big fan of that one. And we're not gonna attack. We're not gonna attack. We'll let him attack us. But anyways, so another card that this deck is also gonna be running is Bran Bronzebeard. Where is he? There we go. Bran Bronzebeard. Very powerful card. And one of the things that people do is sort of treat it as like a super taunt. I've noticed it to be very powerful, even though it doesn't have a taunt or anything. But people do want to make sure it dies in the exact turn that you put it out on the board, which is actually kind of fascinating. Don't really see that too much. Well, the Direwolf Alpha here is a great draw for me. Means we can kill that thing with ease. And even play the Clockwork Gnome. So go ahead and put him on this end. But people treat it as like a super taunt just because they don't want it to survive for another turn. It's sort of similar to like Emperor Thorazan, which you also never really want to have up for like another turn if you can at all avoid it. And it's actually really powerful. Like, even though there's some battle cries in this deck that aren't all that great for me. Ooh, mean. Oh, come on. Huh. That sucks. But yeah, like, there's definitely room for a lot of annoyances, I suppose. We'll go ahead and play the Haunted Creeper here. Yeah, I am gonna have to trade. I am gonna have to trade. The thing is, I'm gonna be trading here quite nicely no matter what. We'll play this minion. Do we really want to trade here? That's kind of the question I'm trying to get at. He's gonna trade one of the... Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. Unless he wants to go ahead and kill the 2 1/1s that drop out of this. Sorry, I'm gonna be killing that thing. At that point, he will have those 2 things up. He's gonna be killing that. 2 minions spawn. He's likely gonna trade that way. No, we'll still be fine. Alright. Don't really want to have another Knife Juggler out on the board from the turn if I cannot avoid it. Was trying to decide there if I should go face with it or not, but... the 1 damage is fine. Like, it's gotta be worse at trading with the Knife Juggler now, but... it's better for the potential juggles that he can do to me. So this is fine. Alright. But anyways, like the Bran Bronzebeard and the Dark Peddler are definitely very interesting additions to this deck, making it even stronger than it already was. And it's shaking up the game quite a lot. It's actually really fun. Always been one of those decks that I really enjoy playing. And even though we're kind of low up on the ladder right now, there's a lot you can do with these type of decks, and you can basically play it all the way from like rank 25 to, you know, the very top of Legends. There's not really like a particular weakness in it. One of the interesting things that this deck is running... Oh, come on, don't do this to me. Oh, it's gonna be able to kill it anyway. But one of the interesting things that this deck is running is the Ascetic Swamp Ooze right here, which basically destroys a weapon. And I've actually gotten a lot of value out of those cards with... versus things such as Shaman, where you can just kill the Doomhammer with it and just be generally very annoying to your opponent. I think this is going to be our best option. Big Game Hunter is not the greatest, obviously, in Zoo v Zoo. But this is okay. We can just simply drop this out on the board as like a 4 damage. I may go ahead and play it in the next turn. Versus Zoo, obviously, is not that great. We can... no. We cannot really play, like, I'm not thinking he's gonna be playing a Dr. Boom here. Dr. Boom would be very surprising. It is relatively common still, though. Or like, one of the big demons, but I highly doubt he's running any of them. Wow, a golden flame man. They do look pretty. But this is fine for us. So, not quite as mana efficient as I would like it to be. But we'll play the big game hunter. Actually, yeah. I think we want to trade that way. Probably actually wanted to pop this minion first, but... yeah, I probably didn't want to do that. This is fine. As long as I can get the big game hunter to get like 1 hit off, I'll be pretty happy. That's still 4 damage out on the board. Alright, so he is running Voidwalker, so we will have to watch out for like one of the big demons. I may have wanted to save the big game hunter for that. Voidwalkers are actually one of those cards that you sort of traded out. Because of the recent changes. But it's fine. Let's see what we can life tap. Doomguard is really good for us. Alright, sorry about that Nerubian egg. I think I'm gonna go full face here though. Whew! That knife juggle is really not helping us out very much. Start hitting him in the face. One more Doomguard we do have in this deck, and it can actually give us lethal. If he somehow, some way magically cleans up the board here, we still have chances to win. We have a second Doomguard in here. There's 19 cards remaining in the deck. Obviously a relatively small chance, but what could he do to clean up the board? Defender of Argus would be pretty good. He could kill the 1 taunt first. Then go ahead and trade versus my Doomguard, which will likely give him like one of the big demons if he really wants to. But looks like he doesn't have a Defender of Argus. And yeah, this is death. Good. Sweet. So we'll go ahead and kill this minion, hit him in the face, and say good game. Come on, I want to say it. There we go. Alright, so this time around we are going up against a Paladin. I can actually keep all these cards in hand. The Ruby and Egg is great in combination with the Power Overwhelming. Dark Peddler is one of the strongest 2-drops in the game. Abusive Sergeant not all that nice, but this gives us a nice like 1-2 and then a turn 3 play as well. Now one of the things, and please let me know down below, that has been bothering me when playing Warlock is the difference in voice actor, okay? So listen to this, listen to this.
Pleasant feast of Wintervale.
Okay.
Feast of Wintervale, champion.
And now listen to this.
Your soul shall suffer.
It's a different voice actor. It's really annoying to me. It probably only is annoying for me. I'll go ahead here and play the Dark Peddler first. Coining it out. Trying to decide what I should be doing there. Considering I have a Direwolf Alpha, I think the Voidwalker is kind of nicer. Also because of his hero power. I think we get a little more value out of that. But anyways, it's one of those things that bother me. I'm probably just a nerd. But anyway, the voice actor is different. This is clearly Chris Metzen, and that's another voice actor. It sounds exactly like a Shaman on any of the orcs.
Reporting for duty.
Alright. Ooh, we have so many good options. Voidwalker is great. Nerubian Egg is great. Trying to think here what he could be doing. He could go ahead and play the Muster for Battle here, which will give him a weapon. In which case, the Voidwalker is significantly better. Or we can sort of build him for the late game. Nah, I think the Voidwalker here makes more sense. I think this is the correct play. But yeah, let me know down below if that is something you've noticed as well. Like, it's one of those things that bothered me for a while. Every single time I say, Happy Feast of Winterfell. Like, it's just, I don't like it. There we go. Muster for Battle. So it was the correct choice after all. Alright. So now we just need to make sure we kill all these guys. It doesn't give us a good turn right here though. Maybe I should have thought it through a little better. So he's gonna be killing that. He's gonna be killing everything out on the board. Yeah, that was not the greatest turn for me.
As you command.
Yeah, no, we're just gonna hit him in the face then. This is kind of unfortunate for me. I would have hoped to, or I hope to draw into like a 1-drop right there. To at least get a little more value out of this turn, or maybe like a 3-drop as well. Such as like an Imp Gang boss or Brandon himself. Brandon would have been absolutely awesome, but not quite. Brandon, by the way, we don't have a whole lot of battle cries in this deck, but one of them that is pretty powerful is the Defender of Argus, basically giving minions +2/+2 instead of +1/+1. But one of the things you do have to watch out for is, for example, the Flame Imp. The Flame Imp will obviously do 3 damage to Gul'dan himself, and if you actually have Bran out on the board, it will do 6 damage to you in total, which is not what you want to have done. I've made that mistake a couple of times. Just hero power.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. Well. It's alright. We can power overwhelm here. We can power overwhelm here. We can also just play the Dire Wolf, which actually makes more sense. The thing is, I do want to make sure that that wolf is dead. I guess once again, we're not gonna have the greatest turn here.
So many
then again,
possibilities.
He's gonna be able to kill the Dire Wolf here anyway, if he wants to. So the correct play is probably to power overwhelm and kill the Knife Juggler. What minion do we play with it? We can also play the Knife Juggler. And Dire Wolf in between and hope he juggles onto that minion. All of it is not great. None of it is nice. But I guess this will give us more board presence and like more threats out. Oh, we got so lucky. That was like the perfect juggle there. Oh my god, the perfect juggles. That was very lucky for me. That could have gone completely terrible. The thing is, like, power overwhelming would have been a little nicer and would have been more of a guarantee. But we wouldn't have had much out on a board presence if we would have hit one of the other minions. So I guess this is fine. Either way, I think this was an okay choice. One of the things I've noticed when playing Warlock is that you want to try and keep the mana at 0 every turn if you can at all. Oh, this is good for me. It's taking a lot of damage. Secrets. Probably gonna be like something like a noble sacrifice. I can Defender of Argus to try and see if that is a thing, but I think this is better. Whew, we can do a ton of burst. I think we are. Alright, is it a noble sacrifice? No. Oh, wait! Oh, I had lethal! Oh shit, I just... No. I could have had lethal if actually... I didn't have lethal there. Okay, never mind. Whew! Got a little upset at myself for a second right there, but... I guess the double power overwhelming will give us a ton of potential. I don't know if he's realizing he's this low in health. I don't think he's running Holy Words. Phew, man. I got a little worried right there for a second. I thought I didn't have enough. So... yeah, you're dead. You're very dead, sir. Sorry about that. Here. I guess we'll see if we don't really need to you know, be a dick about it. All right, let's jump into one more. Well. Looks like we have shamans. It's fine for me. I'll get rid of the Nerubian egg here. Hope we draw into a 3-drop. This is quite nice. But yeah, like the deck seems to be performing extremely well. Like there's not very much weakness in a Zoolock deck anyway. You can use this, like I said, from you know, rank 25 to rank legend. There's not much of a weakness to really be talking about here. It is extremely powerful and well-rounded, and the additions of the League of Explorers adventure just make it more powerful and more strong all around. And it's fun to really mess around with. It's really, really cool. Alright, Mr. Pink. I'm ready, sir. He doesn't have anything. That's okay. We'll build up some board sustain here. Depends if he wants to drop totems. Voidwalker Flame Imp would have been an okay choice as well, now I think about it. Whenever you overload, gain +1 attack. Well, I guess we're just gonna kill that then, right? Oh, is he gonna kill it? Oh man, this team 4 attacks. Bran Bronzebeard. He is a very good 3-drop. We don't have much to really go about him though. What if I would have had a Knife Juggler in hand, sir? Whenever you overload, gain +1 attack per locked mana crystal. Very annoying though, very annoying. He's gonna become really powerful really quickly. I think I may want to go ahead and just Flame Imp Voidwalker here. Or maybe Hero Power Flame Imp. That's actually a very strong weapon. Well, Hero Power first. I wish I had that a little sooner. Anyways. A Knife Juggler would be really nice. None of this is really lining up very well so far. Playing the Flame Imp first right there in case I play Bran. Okay, this is fine. Wow.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
It's gonna hit face? So we can kill that easily. Alright, we'll go ahead and play the Voidwalker then. Interesting that he silences that minion though. Question is, do we play Bran or do we play Imp Gang Boss? Both are very good. We don't have a Defender of Argus or a Dark Iron Dwarfite on the board right now, so I think the Imp Gang Boss make a little bit more sense. Especially because of the totems that he can be spawning. Give me some value out of those minions. Or out of the minions, especially since we have a Dark Wolf Alpha in hand, so if he starts hitting the minion and he starts spawning totems, we can easily kill that with 2 attack. I mean, that is such a powerful minion, that Trogue. Wow. Interesting. Haven't really seen that one very much. Well, I guess Bran is just gonna die immediately. I have to risk it. We have to establish some sort of board dominance, because if I don't, I'm gonna be in so much trouble. Now, I am fully aware that if my opponent gets any kind of AoE damage out or any kind of, you know, big minions, I'm gonna probably lose some stars here on the ladder. But since we are pretty far behind at this point, it's okay to focus on this. He is gonna be overloaded for this turn though, which is very important to note. So if there's any places we can come back from, I think it is gonna be right here. Doomguard can change, obviously, a lot of the things here. Yeah, I think we are gonna be playing the Doomguard. Wow, he's gonna go face? Okay, I think that's a mistake. Alright. Here's what we do. We'll establish the dominance on the board. Probably by power overwhelming him. Trying to think here what the correct order is. I think I do want to play the Doomguard here no matter what as well. Alright, so we can clean that thing up. We can clean that thing up. We can clean that thing up. Your history! Alright. Very good. Now, Doomhammers would be quite annoying. Ascetic Swamp Ooze would be able to deal with that if we would have it in hand. Don't quite have it, but this is all of a sudden looking very good for us. I think he made the mistake by not clearing board there or not cleaning any of the minions up. Obviously, he had a hard time doing so, but don't know what he's holding in hand, obviously. If he has a Lightning Storm, we could still be in trouble. Lightning Storms could definitely still spell our Doom Hammer. Okay, sorry. Not funny. And he's actually gonna get some extra cards. Probably digging for that Lightning Storm. He still has 3 mana remaining. Mr. Pink, did you get it? Don't think he got it. He probably would have played it instantly. And he's just gonna keep on being overloaded. So, lesson learned from this game at the very least, kill that Trog as soon as you can. Like, that Trog is super good. Or if you have like a Iron Big Owl in hand, make sure you save it for something like a Trog. Alright, so not quite lethal here yet. We're just gonna life tap. Alright. So, if he doesn't kill me here, he could Doomhammer and just simply... Oh man, I think he has it. Maybe he doesn't. He could Doomhammer and then just simply use the 1-drops that he has. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. That's unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. Either way though, we won 2, we lost 1. Definitely still got quite a climb ahead of us, but I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button down below. If you want to see more content, hit that subscribe button. And I want to thank you all for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, and I'll see you in the next one. Boom!